here we go.
What?
Welcome to a very special episode.
What?
And tonight we're playing a map
What?
by Numsoic, who
What?
is for the first time here with us right now.
What?
Oh
What
my
up?
Hello.
god, it's Sonic.
And the other two that are always here. Okay, Ultraviolence. So this is the
Wait,
map that I
Oh, we
wrote.
don't even get a name. I see how this is. I see how this is gonna play out. Okay.
Wait, did you ask for a toilet?
asked for a starting chair. Some
Well,
numbers taken.
I guess that
And there's
Kind
counts.
of there.
there's supposed to be a switch behind the chair, and there isn't.
Well, it's in
Oh, I
front,
get it.
behind. Well, if you're pissing in the chair, it's behind you.
So as soon as I make
You know,
that shot,
you just tuck it down in the seat and away she goes.
No, I mean if you're standing up and pissing, it's behind you. Oh, there's a switch behind. There is a switch behind there.
oh, it
I
doesn't
think that
appear
might have
until
only came up when he shot
Yeah.
the other one.
There you go.
oh
So
wow,
only
this arena
Clippy
really
could do
opened.
like a completely throwaway post and get 3 people to make a map for him off of it.
And what? There's a fourth one coming.
Oh Jesus.
Newsy said they were going to
Imagine
do
what
it
you
too.
can do if you actually put some effort into your posts.
I wrote that post in 2 minutes while I was on the phone. After eating a big fat turkey meal. I was trying to mess with that kid, right? I'm just like, make this shit. And, yeah.
Just halfway through the level, it's just like fucking pizza order he was making.
Wow. Heavy on the cacos.
Like you said,
You did say you
it's a
wanted
pretty big
cacos.
area, so
You wanted it to be overwhelming.
Right.
Oh, I might regret my choices.
The
Yeah, there
monster
should be
count is definitely higher, I'll put it that way.
Numsoic likes to make some spicy levels, I gotta say.
occasionally, you know. This one, I think it's probably, like, while playtesting, it was probably, like, the hardest one I've made.
Oh,
I
really?
had
Oh,
to, like,
with the
tone
2%?
it down, like, a lot. Like, add a whole
is
bunch
the-
of health, ammo all over the place.
How spicy would that be on the pepper scale?
Because some of your CCSS maps are pretty spicy.
Yeah. But this one, it's got more of that, kind of like,
Oh,
I don't know what
God.
to call it, like the modern, you know, like arenas with monsters. Like, it's really hard to explain, but you know what I mean.
A little like some light slaughter elements.
Yeah, I guess. Or puzzle at least, kind of like,
Arena heavy,
yeah,
movement required.
yeah, that kind of thing.
I did mandate archviles in every part of this map, so here we go again.
Part of the
You
reason
could go
I
by the
guess,
barrels and die, please? Oh, wow.
Looks like you're going by the barrels and dying.
So you gotta figure out a strategy. I found at least 2 possible ones to beat this, but like, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's pretty mean with the floor the way it is, kind of discombobulating you a little bit while you're doing this.
Yeah.
See, I'm already discombobulated to begin with. Oh, I can't get out. Oh, damn it.
Well, you don't need to get out now.
Yeah.
You also didn't let Clippy run away, so you've taken his number one
Yeah,
strategy
you've
away
taken
from him.
his main defense.
Yeah.
Oh, buddies.
That is more modern, definitely, having the lock-in arenas.
Yeah, I don't like doing
Especially-
it all the time. Like, I kind of hate like maps that are just that arena plus arena, you know, like progression.
Yes.
But like the way that it was described, kind of made
It's,
me.
it's what Clippy asked for, and it's what Clippy deserves, frankly.
Right. I mean, you got to give the man what he
Yeah.
requests.
This
Alright.
is Clippy Clippington's very own acid map.
And he hates acid maps.
Did you actually name this map?
Yes.
I hate
I-
maps that require a lot of rad suit play, and unfortunately that's what I did to
I
myself
question. I
here.
didn't name it. Like the wad is
I'm
named
still amused by that.
Throne.wad because of the throw in the starting room, but
Sorry, what?
like the wad is named Throne.wad, right? Because of the
Throne? Oh, Throne. Yeah,
It-
yeah.
But it doesn't have a
Why?
name, I don't think. I mean, I haven't come up with one.
I like Throne.wad, starting with a
Yeah.
toilet.
Sound good.
I am so sorry I'm screwing this up tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move left as soon as you reload.
It's a mean area.
If there does end up being a compilation of these maps, like I'm gonna have to give it an actual name and stuff. But
Oh god, this turns into a mega wad.
A compilation, like, are you gonna do more from that thread, you think?
I mean, like, people making just this prompt, and you're gonna have like 20 people making just this prompt, I imagine.
I hope not.
I love that clip, you know, if I wrote that shit in that thread, I would not get 4 people making maps. That's just,
Yeah, I know.
Clippy pulls in...
Like,
Yeah.
I've done project proposals that have gotten less maps than this.
Clippy just casually fires off something while he's on the phone, and...
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
3 people
No,
with
I
a
think
4th income.
Clippy's attitude, it's just like,
Ooh, I didn't know if he actually was able to see you there for a second.
Well,
Like,
it's
what was
it's
that
like, you
time?
know, Clippy does so much for the community. It's time to give back by
Yeah.
by giving him
making
what he
him-
wants.
making him die over and over.
God, that was atrociously bad on my part.
Hey, I'm just following
Right.
orders, man.
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice defense.
Mhm. Yeah,
I mean, it's a
I would
valid
have done very
defense.
well at Nuremberg back in the day.
But what about the Archviles? I was just following orders.
Yeah. Now in this part, like, I put monster blocking lines all around the door, otherwise, like, they would all bunch up. Like, it would be impossible to get out.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to do it with all the doors.
Oh, that's,
Well, you're
that's
getting a lot of
actually
rockets.
really nice.
That's a good sign.
That is a very nice consideration.
Oh shit.
I mean,
he's up
that
there.
also because if I'm playtesting it, I gotta make it like beatable for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Like,
should
that's
see
what we
how
were
many-
saying the other night. Like, if you make a map, you've got to at least be able to beat it by yourself on, you know, Ultra Violence. Because if you can't beat it, and you know where everything is, how the hell is somebody who's playing it blind going to be able to beat it?
Yeah, that's part of it.
There's so many maps though where like just
Ooh.
monsters get crowded around a door and it just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this arena is not as scary as the other one for me.
There's more cover. You got the center
Yeah.
there. You can go around.
I don't know. I've had trouble with this one as well.
More
Like,
cover, Hell Knights generally fire a bit slower. If you can clear out one side, you're golden pretty much, because then you can just peekaboo.
Look at these semi-headless Hell Knights there, Dark Pulse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but they're Hell Knights
Oh.
So it's only revenants for you.
most of the time. Depends on how much
this
I've
is
had to
not an
drink that night.
issue in software rendering mode because their heads kind of like render even on top of the ceiling. So
That's fair.
Interesting little cubby holder. Alright, we got one suit left. 5 secrets though, holy shit.
You have to play this in Nugget for the full effect.
I don't think it makes any difference. I tested it in Crispy for what it's worth.
I'm just kidding.
I did test it in Nugget as well. I did not test it in GZ Doom at all. I imagine, like, if
Uh-oh.
it breaks in GZ Doom, that's just their fault.
Uh-oh.
that's
Well,
Uh-oh.
they are blocked, but it's still...
Oh.
Yeah. If
Well, you
there's
can
a lot
get
of
out of
them, you can probably...
Yeah, he was just trying to run and
Yeah.
not blast his way out. That's what it was.
I guess the
Yeah.
Spectres surprised you a little bit.
Yeah, I got the infinitely
yeah,
tall
I'm
on,
on
so I
the
couldn't even
well.
like do nothing.
Yeah, you got spooked by the Spectres.
Oh, wait, you're playing on Doom Strict?
That's what he told me to do.
That's what, yeah, that's what I'm so excited.
And I hate when this mechanic actually affects the game.
That's Doom, baby.
Yeah.
That's
You're
dumb.
playing Doom now. Look at you. Oh,
Yeah, you're playing a game from 1993,
Gotcha.
basically.
What time to be
with all that
alive.
influence.
Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff that came out around 93.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, imagine if this map wasn't the original Doom 2.
Like, I think
there a-
Gunstar Heroes came out in 93.
I think Dirt by House of Chains came out in 93.
93. I was going to
Good
say
year.
Sonic 3, but
Sonic 3 was
Oh.
94, I think.
yeah,
Why
I
did
think
we let
it
the-
was 94.
Who let the Sonic super fan in here?
I mean, I know a fair bit about Sonic myself. I mean, God, I fucking co-founded Project 2612, dude.
Okay, so I'll put you up there.
That's like way more of a super fan than I would
Yeah.
ever be.
Can I not get back up in there someday?
I can add that roll to him.
You can get back up there, I think, but like eventually, not now.
Now see, that one I'll complain about. What is it with these map authors just not checking their Revenant head heights?
Alright,
It's just a door.
Doesn't matter.
But you just can't have a fucking
It looks
normal
sloppy.
door?
You
can't
can have a
normal
door, just
with
make
a
sure they're
Revenant.
tall enough. You
It's
know,
just a normal...
To be fair,
64
during
high, it shouldn't be
testing-
that hard.
Well, during testing, it didn't have all the revenants crowd like around the door. That didn't come up.
Also, you wouldn't have changed it anyway, because who cares?
I care.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I'm in
I'm
trouble.
important enough to care about.
Oh.
Like next time, I'm just gonna like make shorter revenant sprites. Like
Can you flatten them to their actual, like...
I'm honestly
block
wondering
height?
like what the original
56
sprite
units?
was,
Yeah.
because it's like, I mean, they made the model, okay. So it's like, that was the model, but did they just like intend for it to be shorter or something? Did they just not pay attention to how tall it was? I
Yeah,
honestly want to
strange.
know.
like they look like the skeletons of basketball players,
Yeah.
but they act like the
And you know,
skeletons of
taller is
handball
scarier, but it's like the code review end just like fucking took a nap or something.
Well, it was supposed to be a basketball skeleton, but they accidentally put in Muggsy Bogues.
Oh.
Yeah, well that plus the software rendering thing where like their heads show up anyway.
Yeah, that is a good point. I don't think about how the software renderer would draw it all that often. / at all.
You're not a Doom super fan, I guess.
He's a Sonic super fan.
I mean, I can
Oh,
only be a super fan of so many things.
Oh,
That's
God.
true.
Ooh, this might be a little bit rough if you can't make an opening.
Bye.
Well, you got out of there. Got some armor. Okay.
Ah, my favorite weapon.
Yeah. Common
Yeah,
choice.
this map is way elaborate with the sketchy details I provided.
Yeah, I did try to pay attention to the like detailing and stuff in many areas.
Some people can just take like this smallest nugget and turn it into a full idea, and those people are worth their weight in gold.
They're a gold nugget.
Pretty much. Ooh, that sounded violent.
I do like that thread has morphed from the original poster who sucked at doing it, and now like it should just be converted into a general thread of like poster idea and someone will make something.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, as amateurish as that guy's attempt was, I've still got to at least give him credit for trying. Like, because that's honestly the hardest part of mapping that a lot of people don't realize is that it takes some fortitude to put your work out there and have it be critiqued and things like that.
Yeah.
Especially
it's
when it
not
sucks.
easy. I mean, yeah, but you got to learn somewhere. You're gonna start, and the best advice is to just get out there and suck until you get better, and
Well,
eventually you'll make something good.
To some
It's a great time
degree,
for
you
somebody
can
to join.
hold back your maps until they're at least decent enough for public consumption.
Thought you were rid of me. You thought I was gone.
Speaking of which,
But
hey,
here
Doom
I
Kid.
am. Well, speaking of what? Did you say speaking of which?
Nothing. How's it going?
Yeah.
Were you talking about like a witch, as in like a big nosed hag, like yourself?
Well, you do have a honking
What?
schnoz.
Oh yeah. So I have the largest of noses.
I didn't say that. I just said you have a honking schnoz.
I know it's
Doom Kid, are you drunk?
not at all. I think that I'm probably more cognitively functioning than anyone else in this stream, if I had to guess.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a fair cop.
He's definitely drunk.
I mean, I am... Look, me drunk is like you on the most mind-enhancing substance known to man in terms of intellect, alright?
Oh my god.
It's when he's on a coffee.
Oh my god. Sandy,
This
what is
guy.
this, Valley Girl?
This
Shit.
guy.
You're lucky he's drunk.
Oh
That burn
my
was pretty
God.
severe.
Is this a big OMG on your radar, Sandy?
Do you even know what we're doing here right now?
Are you giving this an OMG out of 100? Is that your official rating? Yeah, Clippy's wandering around a giant metal donut. You see?
What do you think of this
Oh,
map,
wait, he
Doom
just
Kid?
went- What do I think about it?
Yeah, give it an honest opinion.
Uh-oh. You should tell him some
I haven't
context.
seen
Just
enough
give
of
him.
it.
Just talk about.
I haven't seen enough of it yet. It looks decent at a glance, but I actually haven't seen enough.
Am I crazy, or is this? Oh,
I
maybe
think you
shoot.
have
What
to
the-
shoot those.
That's impassable, but it shouldn't be. That's one of those old situations. Why there isn't
not-
like a bar
It's not
texture
tall
there?
enough.
Why the fuck is there not a bar texture to make it more obvious that it blocks you? I don't know. But
Fair
it is
enough.
what it is.
Yeah. But it makes it harder to see the switches. So either way, you know.
That's true. That's true.
Better run, better run.
The mapper happens to be here with us doing it.
Is the mapper among us right now?
Is he?
Oh, I
with
thought
us?
Clippy was doing random weekends. That's why I was
Nope.
surprised.
Yeah, I know. They're trying to goad
I
you
mean,
into
this
saying
is more
something.
random Clippy than random id-game.
Well, I was kind of surprised to see something that had some architectural zazz of some kind. I was like, oh, an id games that's actually got some thought and effort.
It's got some zazz, some pizzazz.
I love large structures with vanilla textures, but like large, non-ugly structures. You know what I mean? Big
Yeah,
circles,
so-
big circles.
Some Numsoic here made this based on a prompt that Clippy wrote in like a thread. It was like a throwaway prompt that he didn't think anyone would do anything with. And
Nah, it's gonna be part of my life forever.
I'm glad to see you in a chat, so that's really nice. Did not know you were here.
Well, I am now.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard your voice for a split second, I thought you were Snacks.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Then again, I am
Yeah.
on a 5 right now. I'm
Numb
not on
Yeah,
Snaxel.
To give a little more context, Doom Kid, yeah, Clippy did a little throwaway prompt, and 3 people have made a map based on that prompt, and a 4th is apparently upcoming.
So, what would the prompt be?
I wrote the entire prompt in the now playing room there.
Oh god, I don't know.
Fight each
I don't.
other.
It's
I don't
like
have
a
time
whole
for all that.
thing. Don't worry about it. All you have to know is it's it was make a map full of nukage when Clippy doesn't like that.
Make a map full of nukage again. Is this Clippy's campaign slogan?
Make maps nuked again.
No.
Infight, you fuckers.
They don't want to.
Make a map a mass nukage again.
How am I gonna do
How many
this?
months you got? 203. What,
How
can you
am I
go to
gonna
some?
get through this?
You
Where-
could
where's
go to
the
the
other-
opposite end.
I'd like to see the other area of the map. I wasn't paying that close attention until we got to the ring here. I want to see that starting room action.
It's right there.
Yeah. He'll get there eventually, because Numsoak did say he can get back there, but he might not be there for a little bit yet.
Yeah, you can always
And-
watch the video back.
I'm not doing that.
Well, you
Nope.
can get back to all the other
there
areas.
goes that
Not the
fight.
center one.
I like this MIDI. Where's this MIDI come from?
Well, I made it because originally it was a MIDI that, based on someone's request during ramp last year, and like they kind of changed it here and there, whatever, and they ended up not using it, so I had it just kind of lying around. I changed it a little bit, and that's what came out.
Well, it's cool. I did not expect it to be an original composition.
Yep.
Ooh, you played with fire doing that. Yeah.
I was trying to get the ammo down there.
What you should do is not run into the rockets quickly.
Oh,
Oh!
I think you should try running into them again. Maybe that'll work.
Now, admittedly,
maybe
this
that'll-
fight is not very well developed. I don't think, but like because most of the time, like the cyber would end up infighting with all the others, and I would just run past it and go to the exit.
Yeah. Oh,
Like that, yeah.
He's gonna
Exactly.
get hit.
I like the light. I like the light tunnel for that exit switch.
Ran his ass off to reach that switch.
Yeah.
Is there a better way to end that? Do we get like a plasma gun or a better way to...
There is a BFG in the map. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, I regretfully couldn't find any secrets.
Dude, you gotta check. Go to another region real quick, Clippy, before you leave. I wanna see a few more little zones here.
I don't necessarily
the-
remember all the secrets off
This
the
is
top of my
nifty.
head. But
Well, it just moves.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. The little tech thing. I love creating
Pumper's
little
gonna
pumps
pump.
like that.
Pump's gonna
The
pump.
yeah,
Pump it.
pump like the pump.
I thought of it as a drill, but a pump makes more sense in this scenario.
Yes, if there was a bunch of like rock textures around, I would have been like, ooh, what are we drilling for?
I didn't realize I took all the suits out of there.
What are we pumping for?
Pumpers like to pump. That's what we're pumping for, because we like to pump.
Get pumping.
There was this part. This is the hardest part.
Quite
I can't believe
possibly.
Living Dead refused to join us.
There's a secret behind the waterfall.
Ooh.
I mean the slime fall.
That's fire blue, Clippy.
I was wondering why
Fire
Clippy
blue.
was going to the fire blue.
Oh!
Ooh.
It was an upper
All
level.
small
Oh,
shenanigans,
the upper
okay.
level.
Ah.
Oh.
Ooh.
It was a
You should shoot
full-on
that
upper
back.
level.
And then there was this other place. Yeah. Anything going on here?
Oh,
I don't think so. Yeah. No secrets
I
there.
like the comp blue and fire blue room. It was a cool, like, stark contrast in the lighting. Looks nice.
Why do I keep doing that? I keep thinking I can do
Clippy.
that, but I can't.
You got to remember your dodge skills.
Oh god, there's
Duck,
chain gunners down here.
Dodge, dive, and dodge.
Don't forget to dodge, dive, duck, dribble, and dupe. As in, dupe the cyber demon.
I like how the cyber demon rocket didn't get him. The Baron did.
Just the fucking Baron
The
thing.
cyber just was breakdancing there. The Baron was like, "I'm gonna let you finish, but here you go."
I like
Yeah,
to
this
kill
is a
this
very
guy.
awkward area. This reminds me of that. Well, actually, that one in Crispy Chicken. Is it Sesame's map 26, where it's like you're fighting a cyber demon in a room and there's like arch vials at all different corners? That was a bitch.
Oh man,
Dude,
that
yeah.
map is brutal.
Oh,
It
and
actually
also the
kind of-
tag didn't work, so I couldn't finish the map after that.
I really don't
There we
remember how.
go.
You talking about the newest one that I should have played tonight,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
Purple one,
I wish
yeah.
I did.
Well,
This
nobody
was an
has to
awkward-
know. Nobody has to
An
know
An
that.
awkward encounter, two high school kids asking each other on a date. It's very awkward, very... but at the same time, it's got some appeal to it. Clippy had a lot of fun running headlong into those rockets and catching them. So, there's always a plus side to everything.
So there's another secret here in this hallway.
At the exit?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
You see?
There you are, back in the start.
wait a minute.
What was in there?
Armor,
Armor?
I guess.
Oh,
Is that a
what's
toilet? Get in the toilet. Go, no, Clippy. Check
Yeah,
out that
Clippy
toilet.
mandated starting on a toilet.
Oh, I
A
see.
chair.
Try to make it look as grody as possible.
I love how
Better if he
like
thinks it's a toilet.
like worn out and everything that Dunny looks. It's great.
Can you make it grody.wad?
Maybe.
So all the nukage comes forth Is the toilet like the actual source of all the nukage?
Hey, that gives me a new idea, actually. Why
They
have
could've
Rowdy
put green
Rudy
nukage
when we
in
can
the
have
toilet.
Brody Gordy?
Yeah.
Well, I
And the
will
toilet
say,
is
in
also
Rowdy Rudy,
the pinkies that came out.
I love I love secret toilets in Doom maps in general. Rowdy Rudy 2 had a number of secret toilets. It's always fun.
This whole map feels like a giant toilet.
Mustang Tell had like a toilet in every map of, what was it? Not Maiden Voyage, the other one.
Oh, is it of the gods, Sandy?
No. Not quite.
Well, you know, who is this toilet for if not for the gods?
Does a toilet have to be for somebody?
Yeah.
Can't we just
Well,
make... Can't we make toilets in this country anymore?
Look, you gotta have a toilet of wisdom, a toilet of solitude, and toilet of the gods, alright?
Wisdom is the domain of the whiz, which is extinct.
Do you remember the
Look,
last
Toilet of
two
Wisdom
secrets?
is making me think of the Dog of Wisdom.
Sandwich,
the last
don't you
one
dare.
secret.
You're only missing one, and I'm trying to remember what it is.
There's two monsters.
You got you got the slime
One's
fall.
Barbarian.
I think you got the one in the toilet room. You got the soul
Clippy,
sphere.
you have a BFG.
Oh, okay. I remember where it is on this bridge, right?
On this bridge?
He has to save those cells
The
for
bridge.
the
Check
last
the column.
monster.
Uh-oh. I better save myself. There you go.
There it is.
Oh, how handy would that have
Yeah.
been?
But you
No,
gotta
you
like
didn't step
actually
on it.
step on the sector to trigger the secret.
Oh, right. That's an awkward tiny.
It's narrow.
Please!
Okay.
Yes!
Would any source port other than ZDoom even register that?
They do, yeah. I tested it in Crispy Doom, so they do.
Okay, cool.
Making them work for that credit.
Wow, Clippy.
Oh, you missed an item. No UV max.
I saw he had like
Joe goes to
335.
jail.
That's
I
a
can't
shame.
believe you've done this.
He missed one fucking health bonus or something.
Okay, here's
Well-
the thing. I add a lot of bonuses in my maps generally, but in this map especially, like they're all over the place.
Fun to pick up a bunch of shit. Makes you feel like you're at a thrift store and get a bunch of shit. Anyway, that's pretty cool. It's fun to see how different people are interpreting my ramblings, and how this is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. So yeah,
That's the way she goes.
that is the
Yeah.
third rendition of that, right there.
That's
Good job,
on YouTube.
Numzo.
I honestly started working it like the moment like I saw the prompt and it was like, wouldn't it be funny if I made this?
Yeah, it
And
turns
No.
out everybody had that idea.
it just
Yeah,
took me
turns out
longer
two other
than
people had
the
that
other
idea,
one.
and so was the third.
Yeah, because I guess it took me longer because I like I said, I kind of paid attention to the detailing and stuff, and like just being slow.
You really did more than Clippy deserved, but that's okay.
I mean, he deserved that cyber demon fight. It is exactly what it says in the description.
Yeah.
Good
See,
stuff.
people
Yeah,
always
you're
like,
not cheesing around it either.
people always, they see encounters like that and they go, that counter could be substantially improved. And it's like, no, it can't, because my desire was for that encounter to be fucking annoying. So it cannot be improved. It is exactly the right
Thank
amount
you.
of frustrating.
Are we done?
Well,
Are you opening some chips over there, Clippy? What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Is it edibles?
All right, that's the video. Thanks for coming along.
Take care, everybody.